Hi everyone, this is Wayne from the Alchemical Tech Revolution YouTube channel. Tonight I'm going to read a little excerpt from an article that appeared in the European Journal of Social Theory back in January of 2018, and this article was titled Unfit for the Future: The Depoliticization of Human Perfectibility from the Enlightenment to Transhumanism. And we're going to skip down to the middle of the article here, and we're going to start in a section called Transhumanism, or the Contemporary Reversal of Human Perfectibility. Through the ideals of human enhancement, the perspective of a more attractive, stronger, more intelligent human, it is no longer a question of social and political improvement of the human condition. Quite the contrary, what prevails is an essentially depoliticized and adaptive conception of human perfectibility. The perspective adopted by transhumanism is definitely always that of technically changing humans and engineering life itself at a molecular level, rather than politically questioning and improving our social environment from a critical and reflexive perspective. This reversal does not regard just libertarian transhumanism, centered on the individual and the optimization of its performance. More broadly, it looks at the transhumanist trend that has called these last years for a social and democratic approach. If it is interested, as we will see, in contemporary social and environmental problems, this so-called social transhumanism also participates in depoliticizing human perfectibility by systematically concealing the social determinants at play in these issues. In other words, the transhumanist view of perfectibility, even by the branch of the movement that claims to be more social and progressive, and those are in quotes, both of those, is built on complete political disinvestment and thus marks a reversal of the Enlightenment thinkers' project of autonomy. This reversal is founded first on a depreciative view of humans and the human body through what we could call an anthropology of deficiency. The promotional showcase of a better performing human indeed is based on a systematic stigmatization of life and the human body. Transhumanist thought posits that it is never our social and political environment that is maladapted or problematic. Rather, it is the human beings in flesh and blood. While the humanist conception of human perfectibility contributed to denaturalizing social problems for better political action, the transhumanist conception draws on the total naturalization of social problems, attributing them to a deficient human nature. This pathological view of the human as a feared and handicapped biological being is at the core of transhumanist philosopher Max Moore's theory in his famous, quote, letter to Mother Nature, unquote, and it goes as follows, quote, Mother Nature, truly we are grateful for what you have made us. No doubt you did the best you could. However, with all due respect, we must say that you have in many ways done a poor job with the human constitution. You have made us vulnerable to disease and damage. You compel us to age and die, just as we're beginning to attain wisdom. You were miserly in the extent to which you gave us awareness of our somatic, cognitive, and emotional processes. You held out on us by giving the sharpest senses to other animals. You made us functional only under narrow environmental conditions. You gave us limited memory, poor impulse control, and tribalistic xenophobic urges, and you forgot to give us the operating manual for ourselves. What you have made us is glorious, yet deeply flawed, unquote. Now, folks, this is what's going on in the world today, and this is why all of the racial infighting and stuff is going on right now, because that's what they call social transhumanism, and this is a precursor to things to come. So stay tuned, because we're going to break down transhumanism more in future episodes here, in future videos that I plan on doing. So stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good night, everyone.